Welcome to Halachot of Niddah. This will be part 20 of the class. Today's topic on which blood to separate. You might be asking yourself, what does it mean, Rabbi, on which blood to separate? If you guys remember, we've been speaking about what happens if a woman saw a stain. I'm not going to go through all the laws of stain because we already did a few lessons on that. You had to know that very, very well. What happens if a woman saw a stain? Do I tell the woman now she has to start from that time, she has to start counting the Ona Benunit cycle? Or if she saw on that date, let's say it was the 15th of Av, do I say that on the 15th of Elul you have to stay away from your husband? Or can I start counting as the first time she saw for the Vesed Aflagot, that when she's going to see again? Basically what I'm trying to say is, which blood is going to obligate the husband to separate from his wife the next time around? Let's see this halakha inside. Rav David Yosef Shotel addresses this issue in his Sefer Taharat Habayit. He says like this: Isha Shara'ata Ketem. Listen how beautiful this is. A woman who saw a stain. Rabotai, I strongly advise to make sure you have listened to this class on stain. I don't know, Rabotai, if you can be able to understand this class without that class. Isha Shara'ata Ketem. Bali Hargasha. If a woman saw a stain without a sensation. Also, we spoke about the Hargashot, different sensations that a woman has. Over here, she has no sensation. Rabotai, I love to make Torah clear, but if it's recorded, you also have to do your homework and listen to it. If you're going in order, you won't have a problem with this class. Isha Shara'ata Ketem Bali Hargasha. If you had a woman who saw a stain without a sensation, listen to this carefully. Ula'acher ona, after one period, let's say if in a perfect day it's 24 hours, 12 hours at night, 12 hours during the day, let's say a 12-hour period, for example. Ula'acher ona, after one period, let's say after 12 hours, or shtei onot, or after two periods, after 24 hours, higia et vesta, her time of the period came. Vera'ata dam b'hargasha. Now she saw blood with a sensation. Rabotai, a woman who saw a stain without sensation, and after one ona or two onot, her vesed came, and now she really saw blood with hargasha, with sensation. Af api shaya ketem tame, even though this ketem over here was tameh, Rabotai, I strongly suggest, please listen to which ketamim make a woman tameh, please. I just want everybody to know what this is going on. Afalpi shehaya haketem tameh, even though this ketem over here was tameh, was impure, which means to say she's not allowed to have relations with her husband. Listen to this. En ri'ata ketem nechshevet le'onat vesta. That seeing of the stain is not considered to be part of her period. Ve'en abal tzarich lefrosh memena bechodesh haba. And the husband doesn't have to go ahead and separate from her in the following month on that day that she saw the ketem. Eila, rather, when does he have to separate? Eila be'ona shar'ata badam behargasha. Only in the period that she saw blood with a sensation. Rabotai, can you imagine this? Let's just go back for a second. Let me try to do it with you outside. Let's say a woman saw a ketem which is tameh on the 15th of Av, for example. Then after one ona or two ona, her time to see her period came, and she actually saw with hargasha. So she saw the ketem on the 15th of Av, but her blood with the sensation didn't come, let's say, until the 17th of Av, 2 days later, even though on the 15th of Av you're no longer allowed to sleep with your wife, nevertheless, the next time around, we're not going to tell you have to start counting the Ona Benunit from the 15th. No. Don't count from there. We're not going to tell you start counting the Vesed HaChodesh from the 15th. Next time around, the 15th Elul, you have to be away from her. No. We're not even going to count this day to be as a seeing, to be able to join the next time she sees in order to make it a Vesed HaFlaga, an interval cycle. No, we're not going to count. We don't look at it. Yeah, she's not allowed to because she's Tameh. We're going to start counting from the 17th of Av. From there, you're going to start counting on a Benunit. Whenever that day is going to fall, you have to separate. Or the Vesed Chodesh, on the 17th of Elul, you have to separate. Now that 17th of Av, you could use that as the first seeing. So when she sees a second time, you'll be able to know her interval cycle. Rabotai, look how beautiful this is. Even though she's Tameh, but nevertheless, next time around, you don't have to be afraid of that day. You could have relations with your wife. Look what he says. And the husband does not need to separate from her. In the following month, she only has to separate from her husband only on the day where she saw the blood with the sensation. Like in our case, well, let's say I just said it was the 17th of Av. This is wrong, Rabotai. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Continues Rav David Yosef, and he says, "Va'afil im rigilat tamid leirot ketem onna o shtei onot lefnei shegiz man vesta." Even if you have a woman who's accustomed to always seeing 1 period or 2 periods before her real period comes. So basically, what I'm saying in English is, even if a woman is accustomed to seeing her ketem, this stain which makes her tameh, always 12 hours or 24 hours before her real period comes. Doesn't matter, Botai. En ri'at, it's supposed to be ri'at, what's going on over here? En ri'at ketem nechshevet le'onat vesta le'inim prisha. When she saw the stain which made her tameh, is not considered to be an owner of a visit where you have to be concerned in order to stay away from her. No, I don't look at it. Ve'en ba'ala tzarich lifrosh mimena, and the husband does not need to separate from her. Ela be'ona sher'ata badam b'hargasha. The only time the husband has to separate from her is where she saw the blood b'hargasha, with sensation. This is beautiful, Rabotai. Can you imagine a woman, her period, let's say her period is always on, not always on, let's say her period is on the 17th, and the stain, which makes her tameh, she's always receiving it in ona or onot or 2 onot before. 12 hours before, 24 hours before. Next time around, when she's anticipating her real period to come, same thing, she gets always stains. She always gets those stains. Doesn't matter. Next time around, when I'm going to sleep with her, I could sleep with her that 1 period before or 2 periods before. I'm not concerned she might come and see it. The only time I'm going to be concerned is for the dam hargasha. That's it. The blood with the sensation. That's it, Rabotai.